so much he reworked it for Maiden. It was a number one hit on the UK singles chart, but many fans consider it a novelty. Highlight being the call and response vocals and gritty chorus. Would give this a 7 out of 10. And then the final track on there, Mother Russia, the album's lone attempt at epic storytelling, set in the wake of the Cold War. The intro is beautiful, but the song never quite takes off. A noble effort, but underdeveloped. The highlight is the sweeping instrumental intro. Would give this a 6 out of 10 as well. So for me, the album highlights are the best song is The Tail Gunner, underrated gem, Fate's Warning, Fan Dividers, Bring Your Daughter, Hooks in You, and The Assassin. Critically and commercially, No Prayer for the Dying was a mixed bag. It reached number 2 on the album's chart and went gold in the US. Longtime fans were divided. Some appreciated the rawness, others missed the epic ambition of earlier albums. It marked a transition point for the darker, heavier Fear of the Dark. Bruce Dickinson's vocals are rougher. He ditches the operatic style and for a more raspy, aggressive tone, something he would later regret. Over time, the album has become something of a cult favourite for certain fans who enjoy its raw charm and aggressive simplicity. No Prayer for the Dying is often seen as the start of Maiden's creative dip in the 90s, but it's also a bold attempt to evolve. It's scrappier, angrier, and more grounded. While it lacks the polish and grandeur of their peak years, it still carries the fire of a band trying to adapt without losing their identity. It's not essential Maiden, but it's an intriguing chapter, and when viewed on in its own terms, has its moments of brilliance. Now we're going to look at Iron Maiden Fear of the Dark, which was released the 11th of May, 1992. Fear of the Dark is the 9th studio album by Maiden and the last to feature Bruce until his return in 1999. Following the underwhelming reception of No Prayer for the Dying, the band aimed to bounce back with something more expansive, ambitious, and musically diverse. The early 90s were a challenging time for traditional metal, with grunge and alternative rock dominating the charts. Maiden were under pressure to stay relevant, and this album reflects a band experimenting, pushing boundaries, and grappling with their identity. Bruce was already halfway out the door emotionally, working on solo material and feeling frustrated with the band's creative direction. Despite this, his performance here is energetic, emotive, and frequently powerful. The album also marked a shift in the visual tone, moving away from the classic Derek Riggs-style Eddie to a more monstrous, shadowy version. Riggs only did the cover because no one else stepped in, and the artwork reflects a darker, moodier feel. Fear of the Dark is stylistically varied. Some tracks harken back to the classic Maiden gallops and epics. Others explore darker, heavier, even groove metal territory. There are even hard rock-tinged anthems.